Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me. Kilala niyo na ba ako guys? So, kung hindi pa, that's not my problem. So yan, it's 22:19 in 22:20 na. Yan. It's 22:20 in the evening. It's a rainy day. And it's Wednesday. Tama ba? Wait lang. Yes, it's Wednesday. Wednesday. So, ayan. Unfortunately, napatawag na naman tayo sa taas. So, feeling ko, sobrang trending ko na sa workplace. Loka ako guys. But it's okay. So, wag na tayo mag-focus doon. So, how are you guys? Kung walang nangangamusta sa inyo, sa akin din. So, tayo na lang guys. So, ayan. I hope you are all doing well. So, hindi ko alam. Sobrang no. Ganun ba talaga sa work? Sobrang there are a lot of shitty people. Parang yung ganito yung mga notion, ganito yung mga napapansin ko ha. Kwentuhan ko muna tayo. Yung ibang regular na parang halos ayaw na magtrabaho. Yung mga hindi pa ma-regular na matagal na, parang halos ayaw na din magtrabaho pero wala silang choice but to stay. Tapos, yung mga nagtatrabaho naman na wala namang pakialam kung ma-regular o hindi, yun yung pinag-iinitan nila. So, wow, I don't know what's going on, but let's not focus on that. Na-share ko lang sa inyo. Tapos, I just want you all of you to be careful. Be careful doon sa mga taong malumanay magsalita, but they despise you. They are envious of your overall, your life and all. And basta guys, there are a lot of deception and not just in work, but many things pa. Sana bigyan kayo ni Lord ng discernment which are those people that are for you and those people who should stay away with. Okay, kasi hindi naman yun madali. So sana bigyan kayo ng enlightenment to figure out early before you realize that you got betrayed. Okay? So, wala lang. I've noticed, marami sa akin, actually, sinasabi na yun sa akin before. Pero 'di ba, sabi ko sa'yo, hindi ako naniniwala basta-basta. So, I need evidences and proof and actual, sometimes, experience talaga with them. So, na-realize ko na, basta mag-ingat kayo dun, lalo dun. Dapat nga, parang mas okay pa sa inyo yung mga taong blunt. They say what they mean, what they say. Yung mga maingay, they loud about certain shit. Kasi yun yung taong after nun, tapos na. Pero doon sa mga taong, yung sobrang malumanay magsalita. But just, I don't know how to explain to you guys, but be really careful. Okay? Ako din, I should shut my mouth sa workplace or any place kasi I don't know, people are I hate humans. You know, I hate humans, but I love humanity. You know, ugh. When I'm walking outside, I wanted to cover my face. It's like, it feels like I don't wanna, cause it. My feelings are like I don't wanna be seen by anyone. Kasi I've kind of like, that you can actually read their energy and their moods and what kind of humans they are. So I really don't like. That's why I'm so aloof with ano. I don't, especially my location. People are so nosy and they love to make gossips and drama. God. Ugh. Let's start reading na, guys. Okay. So we are on to page 133 and 134 of the book Mastery. So I'm I'm still feeling the feelings of many things. So I hope that I can finally be, you know, I feel better soon. So as he had predicted, he had created doubt in Nora's mind. Instead of his suspicions being confirmed about Franklin, he was confronted with the fact that the man behaved as a true gentleman, shared his interest in rare books, and kept to his word. How could he continue to harbor bad feelings without wondering about himself and why he had sent the book? Playing on Norio's emotional nature, Franklin shifted his feelings from antagonism to warmth. They became close friends and then staunch political allies to the end of their careers. Franklin would go on to practice similar magic on many of his future political foes. Yeah. So, in Philadelphia, Benjamin Franklin was thought of as the quintessence of the trustworthy merchant and citizen. Like his fellow townsfolk, he dressed plainly, he worked harder than anyone they knew. He never frequented bars or gambling houses, and he had a folksy, and even humble manner. So, I'm reading so slow, guys, okay? Kasi, lagi na lang ako nagmamadali. So, this is my only time to, to slow down things. Kasi, I get to talk to you. Or talk to myself. So, his popularity was almost universal. But in the last public chapter of his life, he acted in a way that seemed to indicate that he had changed and lost his common touch. In 1776, a year after the outbreak of the War in Independence, Benjamin Franklin, now a distinguished political figure, was dispatched to France as a special commissioner to obtain arms, financing, and an alliance. Soon, stories spread throughout the colonies of his various intrigues with French women and courtesans, and of his attendance at lavish parties and dinners, much of which was true. Prominent politicians such as John Adams accused him of becoming corrupted by the Parisians. His popularity among Americans plummeted, but what the critics and public did not realize was that wherever he went, he assumed the look and the outward morals and the behavior of the culture at hand, so that he could better make his way, desperate to win the French over to the American cause and understanding their nature quite well. He had transformed himself into what they had wanted to see him to see in him, the American version of the French spirit and way of life. Ayan guys. So, hindi na naman ako makahinga guys. You know, I used to love evenings, diba? Late nights. But right now, it's all overthinking and overanalyzing. Sometimes I ask myself if, did I overdo? Did I overdo many things? Like, I should have done it, or I should have made decisions, in a different way. But, ay nako. Yan, continue na tayo kasi baka ma-depress na naman ako. So he was appealing to their notorious narcissism. All of this work to perfection, Franklin became a beloved figure to the French and a man of influence with their government. In the end, he brokered an important military alliance and gained a kind of financing nobody else could have wrested from the stingy French king. This final public act in his life was not an aberration, but the ultimate application of his social rationality. So we have here a topic. Wait lang. Yan, continue na tayo. Sana eventually all my plans will definitely happen kasi nakakaano na siya. Nakakasakal ang aking sitwasyon right now. So, you have here keys to mastery. You must allow everyone the right to exist in accordance with the character he has, whatever it turns out to be, and all you should strive to do is to make use of this character in such a way as its kind of nature permits, rather than to hope for any alteration in it or to condemn it offhand for what it is. This is the true sense of the maxim, live and let live. To become indignant at people's conduct is as foolish as to be angry with a stone because it rolls into your path. And with many people, the wisest thing you can do is to resolve to make use of those whom you cannot alter. So that was from Arthur Schopenhauer. Yan. Wait lang. Ano muna tayo guys? Inhale, exhale ha. Pupos ko muna to kasi wait lang. So, we humans are the preeminent social animal. Hundreds of thousands of years ago, our primitive ancestors developed complex social groupings. To adapt to this, they involved mirror neurons, which were more refined and sensitive than those of other primates. These meant that they could use these mirror neurons not only to imitate those around them, but also to imagine what others might be thinking and feeling, all on a preverbal level. Such empathy allowed for a higher degree of cooperation with the invention of language and the reasoning powers it brought them. Our ancestors could take this empathic ability further, seeing patterns in people's behavior and deducing their motivations. Over the years, these reasoning skills have become infinitely more powerful and refined. In theory, all of us today possess the natural tools, empathy, rational thinking to have a supreme understanding of our fellow humans. In practice, however, these tools remain mostly undeveloped, and the explanation for this can be found in the peculiar nature of our childhood and our extended period of dependency. Compared to other animals, we humans enter the world remarkably weak and helpless. We remain relatively weak for many years before we can truly operate on our own. This extended period of immaturity, lasting some 12 to 18 years, serves as a valuable function. It gives us a chance to focus on developing our brain, by far the most important weapon in the human arsenal. So, in those 18 years, guys, our first year from 0 to 18 years old, 'di ba? That's where you gain a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience and a lot of um, strength, and ikaw mismo yung sarili mo, yung parang binubuo yung buong pagkatao mo, including your brain, guys. Kaya nga, hindi ka pa sobrang mature. You might think that you are already mature. Because they are so impulsive. Like when I was 18, I am. You know that you feel like you can take over the world. So ganon yung feeling, like superwoman. But life has its own way of uh giving you experiences that sometimes it's gonna wreck your mind, body, and soul, just for you to understand really what you came here to do. So, ayan. So, kayo, sana you continuously walk on your enlightenment, kasi hindi naman yun one day feeling mo you know it all. No, it's a journey. Okay? So, continue. Wait lang. But this prolonged childhood comes with a price. During this time of weakness and dependency, we experience the need to idealize our parents. Okay? Our survival depends on their strength and reliability. To think of them as having their own frailties would fill us with unbearable anxiety. And so, diba, ang taray, nag-brown out. So, yung location ko is the brownout capital of the Philippines. So, and our survival depends on their strength and reliability. To think of them as having their own frailties would fill us with unbearable anxiety. And so we inevitably see them as stronger, more capable, and more selfless than they are in reality. We come to view their actions through the lens of our needs, and so they become extensions of ourselves. During this period of immaturity, we often transfer these idealizations and distortions to teachers and friends, projecting onto them what we want and need to see. Our view of people becomes saturated with various emotions: worship, admiration, love, need, anger. Then, inevitably, often in adolescence, we start to glimpse a less than noble side to many people, including our parents. And we cannot help but feel upset at the disparity between what we had imagined and the reality. So, yung yung parent, yung dynamic to parent, yung paano ba? Parent to children dynamic is a working process. So, mahirap. Kaya nga you'll never know what it feels like to become a parent until you become one. 'Di ba? So, may ganong saying. 'Di ba? Kasi, ang ano siya, it's not easy. It's not an easy path. Parang both ways. Okay? So, kung kayo, I don't know how you work things out kasi there are a lot of toxic parents out there. Okay? Some wants to mold you into become the best version of yourself, but hindi kasi lahat ganoon. So hindi lahat pare-parehas yung pinanggagalingan, and yung the way um the way they paano ba the way they the way yung hinaharap nila yung mundo is very different kasi depende yun sa how they were raised. Okay? As a children. Siguro if you were raised, hindi pala siguro, sigurado, most of you, I'm not saying everyone naman is like that, but most of you who were raised in a family where there are loving parents, and there are sufficient resources, of course, you will become, ano, a good person. Most of the time, ganon. Kasi, you have a parents that are there to guide you, and there are resources that you can consume. So, most of the time, wala masyadong trouble. There are other troubles, but not really the trouble that will make you do things that you don't wanted to do. 'Di ba? Habata ng sermon ko. Sige na guys, I'll get some rest kasi ay nako. So, thank you guys for listening, and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. So, kayong mga viewers ko, I hope you are, healthy and happy.